Games Live. Yeah.
Welcome to the second season of Love Games Live. It feels great to be back. Now, during our break, we got a lot of calls of support and a lot of messages asking us to get back on air. And here we are.
Indeed, we are back with our blockbuster season and in time to meet your favorite characters and what they've been up to in this season. This is Wamba, Carol, Grace, and Hamonga.
Yeah.
What a package this season is.
Definitely. And stay tuned because we have the cast and we'll be interviewing them in studio. But before we get into that one, let's take a look and catch up with our girl Lulia and find out what's been happening online.
Hello everybody, it's great to be back on air again. Season 2 is jam-packed with so much action. People getting married, those are so many weddings. I love the weddings. People having babies, love triangles emerging. It's so hard, I can't even keep track. But anyways, just like last season, we want to be in touch with you 24/7. So make sure you like our Facebook page, Love Games Live, and follow us on Twitter at Love Games Live. Follow us, like us, and share what you think about the show and about what's going on in Love Games. Be part of the discussion. All right, now we are also going to have the discussion for today, and what we're discussing is what advice do you have for Mimi? And also, what can we learn from Wamba living positively with HIV? Now we're going to get back to Kayzia and Chi, who are going to be discussing with the cast what's going to be going on in season 2.
Okay, people, so you heard her. Start sending in those answers now. Now, the first episode is everything that you guys expect from a premiere when it comes to the twists and turns that you guys enjoyed from the previous season. Oh, they were there.
And biggest news so far, Mimi has her baby. And we know that she's been struggling to take care of her pregnancy and her baby, even though she knew that she was HIV positive.
I think this is because she's in denial of her status. I mean, she's yet to show any serious symptoms, so she probably doesn't think it's a big deal to be HIV positive. But we all know that if you do not take care of yourself and you are HIV positive, then things could get worse very quickly and in fact develop into AIDS.
Yeah, at the end of season 1, I was really hoping that now that she knew that she was pregnant and she was going to have a baby, and she knew that she was going to pass on the virus to her baby if she didn't take better care of herself, that it would push her into kind of a healthier behavior. But there we go, opening scene, you can see her being careless again and taking her health for granted and forgetting to take her medication.
But you know, I'm happy that we can actually balance out some poor role modeling with some good role modeling because, of course, we have Wamba and Chilufia who are actually showing us how to manage a healthy relationship.
And we kick off this season with them being happily married. Okay, maybe because I'm a Wamba and Chilufia fan. And of course, being the perfect couple. Now, I say perfect couple, not because they don't have any problems, but that they're able to talk about them, communicate, and overcome those challenges the way it should be.
Right, I mean, a great example is watching the two of them visit the doctor to find out how they can actually have a healthy HIV negative baby. Now, I think a lot of men should actually take note and be inspired, by the way, by Chilufia's support for Wamba. And you can actually see the impact it makes and the difference it makes when men are actually involved actively in planning for their families and, of course, being supportive of their partners.
You know, we could actually even look at Wamba as a role model for how to live positively in contrast to Mimi, because we can see that Wamba has accepted her situation and Mimi has not. And Wamba has actually told her family and friends about it, and Mimi is still reluctant to do that. Wamba is constantly taking her medication on time and Mimi is skipping it. So we can actually see the difference it makes in opening up about your status and the support you will receive.
Now, let's take a look at our leading ladies and how they are doing, because I think we've got a lot of emotions and confusion going on with them.
Now remember, last season, Tamara found out that her husband Hamonga had been having an affair with Farida, Progress the maid, and God knows who else. And although Tamara was willing to take in Farida's baby with Hamonga into the home, it just became too much when Progress moved in and decided she was Hamonga's second wife. And she was also pregnant and expecting.
All right, in all fairness, Tamara has gone through so much because of this unhealthy marriage. I mean, there was deceit, there was insecurities, and because of that, she was actually pushed towards the charming character of Julius. Now, there's a lesson to be learned out there, I think, for a lot of people, because where you have an unhealthy, unhappy spouse and there's insecurities in the relationship, it may actually lead your spouse to seeking comfort elsewhere.
Now, with all these ups and downs, I was really hoping that Tamara doesn't get back with her husband, Hamonga. But she fell through with all his promises, where he was promising her that he was actually a changed man.
Yeah, as Wamba said, people can change, but not Hamonga. Now, admittedly,